Oh my God, we're doing another one. D.G.I.T, don't get it twisted. Huh? We don't know what we're doing. Just react for fun. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna be nervous. I was beating too much.
What's good, guys? It's D.G.I.T. Don't get it twisted.
Yes, sir. Oi.
Guys. Some of you wanted this guy, some of you didn't want this guy. But we're still gonna give it to you because we heard that he apparently has beef with Krishna, if I'm correct. Because we did the song Quarantine with Young Stunners, obviously featuring Krishna, and then they were just like they have beef with this guy called, what's his name? Shanke. So obviously we're gonna react to him and see what he's actually about, and yeah.
Repeat, this is not diss track to Krishna. Just wanted to.
And I'm just saying how we got introduced to him and why people don't like him.
We want to check out his rhythms. You get me? Why people are refusing to watch, because they've never done it before on our channel,
Yeah, literally, some people actually asked for him. Community, I put it on. Everyone's saying no. And some people just like, oh, react to this song. So that's crazy. I want to see what this guy's about.
Again, don't judge me with my opinions and all that stuff. Just I saw his picture, looks a bit book. If I want to see what he says, never judge a book by its cover. So I'm not trying to do that.
So, recording, yeah? Recording? Okay.
एक दफा ना मेरी जन से बात हुई पहले तो उसने बड़े अच्छे तरीके से मुझसे बात की और फिर अचानक से ना अजीबोगरीब बात
Sir, we have to read this. So we're gonna know weird. So I followed him on Instagram text and we got to know each other after 3 or 4 days. He said friendly first. I thought, it's so cute. I continued talking. Maybe talking. He said homosexually. So he's basically exposing himself of what females were saying to him about him. Sorry.
करना शुरू कर दी
यार उसका लड़की गाना सुना है वो शुरू से ही ऐसा है
I mean, just look at his appearance. He obviously looks like a harasser.
तरह की बातें कर रहे और फिर मैंने ना उसको ब्लॉक कर दिया इनएप्रोप्रिएट बातें करना ना क्या
हेलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम यार कैसे हो वालेकुम अस्सलाम नादिर भी किधर हो आप यार मैं अभी मुझे खुद नहीं पता मैं किधर हूँ यार अभी हुआ क्या है यार वही कंट्रोवर्सी यार वही इतनी सी बात को लेके यार ऐसे ही लगेंगे यार आप सिर्फ मशहूर हो इसलिए हर टारगेट में बनता हूँ मैं आर्टिस्ट हूँ मशहूर तो भी इतना हूँ भी नहीं यार अच्छा जो भी आप वापस आओ हम सॉल्व करते हैं इसको सब मिलके यार अभी मैं जरा किसी के साथ हूँ यार और मैं अभी मतलब कर 1 सेकंड यार हमजा कॉल आ रही है हमजा मैं करता हूँ कॉल बैक हाँ 1 मिनट जरूरी कॉल आ रही है ठीक है
क्या हुआ तूने तो दी थी ज़बान नहीं कि इस बार करेगा तू प्यार नहीं ये फोन पे
Okay.
Crazy.
Okay. One reason why I must start, I'm quite interested already, and my apologies for the judgment of looking or that's. I'm pretty sure a lot of them do that, and that's on my behalf. So I'll be a man to say I'm sorry for mistakes and all that. One thing I realize about guys, we go through that situation where a woman's voice is either ignored or hard, and the only reason why it's hard when a man's famous. But when a man's not famous, the woman's voice is ignored. You get me?
Anything to bring them down in the light and the spotlight. I like the fact that I didn't expect the person
to
he's
be
with
him.
to be him. So
Yeah.
this is getting very emotional. This is probably like my second emotional thing I'm reacting to today. I'm not crying. Don't look at me like that. I saw you looking at me. You didn't even flinch. But no, seriously, we're not pausing because this is so interesting right now. As much as, obviously, it sounds really good right now, it's a thing where we're just taking in what he's saying. Yeah. It's crazy to just pause.
And also, you see the thing about what I like about him? It's almost as exposing himself, yeah. It's like it's either that's his inner thoughts saying, yo, have you forgotten your public figure? Yo, have you forgotten about what you rap about? It's not you don't seem to be acting, basically matching up the description of what you're talking about, you get me? Those forbidden pictures and all that stuff. But personally for me, those forbidden pictures, maybe that's his subconscious telling him what he did was wrong, even though it might not even be that big of a deal.
I think it's a thing with culture as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big thing with culture, because in the culture you can't be doing stuff like that as well.
Trust me.
And I think he said something along the same lines along that. That's why I mentioned that. But yeah, crazy how he said the world's an illusion, innit?
Yeah.
My song is full of words that will give you goosebumps.
Secrets that will give you goosebumps.
Yeah.
Now I have to react to all of his songs. I love
Man
secrets.
said, go and listen carefully. My words are stone. So it's like, yeah, he is talking to, is like he's in his head.
Yeah,
he's fighting, you know, because the whole thing of him going into the woods by himself is that you're trying to have time with your thoughts and just understand, and you're beating yourself up. Yeah, basically. And I like the fact that as much as he's beating himself, he's still trying to push himself. You get what I mean?
He's saying, yo, bro, you're forgetting what we wrote, what we rapped about. Go
that's literally
back.
what you do with yourself. It's like you beat yourself up at the same time. You seem to praise yourself, to encourage yourself to move forward. So, what?
Mad.
I try to be your friend, but how can I when Satan is with you?
Mm-hmm. He been saying, you're fake. You're influenced.
But he's talking to himself. No?
I feel like he was talking about that girl. Or he was talking about himself.
It's either he's talking about himself, or he's talking about, he's just finding his thoughts and he's trying to tell him that sometimes you are influenced wrong.
Maybe, yeah.
You have good thoughts and you have bad thoughts. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how it is.
That's facts. That is actually facts. That part is facts. I'm never gonna get into it because that's a very dangerous topic to talk
See,
about.
when it comes to this and the religion, there's only so much we can say, but at the same time, I'm not gonna lie and say that he's speaking so much facts right now. That's actually something we can't even get into. That's the
Those
thing.
are the things we can't even speak about.
Now he kept on doing a repetition of the word look-alike.
You know what I think about it? I think there is a thing of where it's like, it makes so much sense. That's the end on the right hand side. He gave him telling him there, bro, patting up, patting him. You know that voice that tells you don't do it, and there's this voice says, yo, bro, it's much better. Then obviously it's like, enough of this, let me kill the good part of me.
See, as much as that makes sense, look-alike can interpret so many things. And do you know why I'm stuck on it? Because the thing where he said, my songs have secret and hidden messages. If you listen to it closely, you would understand.
So basically, is he basically saying that you know me?
That's not the image I have in my head right now, but I want to get further into to see what is up in there.
Yeah, I was right.
Yeah, I realize.
Because this is now the dark angels who's basically taking over, if you deep it.
But isn't it crazy how it's just like, you're the one who put these tattoos on me and make them, tattoos? Tattoos? What's the word?
Tattoos.
That's not correct.
Yeah.
Anyways, you're the reason I got these tattoos on me and making the Islamic people talk or say something. Like, he's basically saying everything you've done now is coming down on me and I look like a bad person.
But then at the same time, people put certain tattoos to remember them, to remember why they do certain things.
No, but I'm saying, he's just saying, as in, he's pointing out things that the guy has done that he can't take out now. If that makes sense.
मर्दों के बीच में मुजरा करवाओ नहीं नहीं मुझे
Whoa,
बेचना
whoa,
जमीन
whoa, whoa, whoa. I saw that. You see it?
Yeah.
मर्दों के
Go back. Unshut woman empowerment.
शोर
What
मचाऊं
about that?
फिर वो बुढ़ी 40 साल की महविश को नंगे मर्दों के बीच में मुजरा करवाओ
If you look carefully, I thought there was some sort of like devilish figure in the background.
Yeah.
Can you see? That's not even his. That looks too pointy to be his fingers.
Sorry, I just have to say I apologize for not pausing so much, but I'm just trying to deep everything he's saying because as much as rappers rap fast and they go back to back with lyrics, there's a thing where he's saying so much is you need to take your time and try and understand it word for word. It needs to sink in. It's not something where you can just pause or anything to.
And also, I'm not gonna lie to you. With this video, it's officially gonna be an after reaction talk. Again, it's nothing where we will explain everything that we know after the video is finished. Cause
At the same time, we need to be careful because when they're talking about religion, there's only so much we're gonna say. I can't lie to you.
but there's
only so much
something
we're
I'm
gonna
gonna say after the end.
Hmm.
Watch the end to tell you.
एक तो नहीं उर्दू में था कईयों का ठेला दोनों मुल्कों से प्यार ला जवाब मिला एक एक गाना असबाब नया मेरा जनाब उर्दू के साथ जुड़ा नाम मेरा इसका मिजाज खुदा में गवा गाना पहला जाहिर अल्लाह मालिक और खुदा मेरा पर उर्दू रैप गॉड का किताब मेरा उर्दू रैप गॉड मैं बेस्ट हूँ मैं टॉप हूँ जो हर गली का बच्चा उर्दू रैप गॉड बना हुआ आजकल तू नहीं उर्दू रैप गॉड मैं हूँ उर्दू रैप गॉड हमशकल तू मेरा
Can I just say something? Do you know why I feel like people will be quick to judge his appearance here? In fact, no, that's not a start off. Sorry. What I mean is that is a thing where I feel like he makes himself look crazy for people to listen to him because no one will take anyone seriously who's talking like that. Do you get it? You have to look crazy for you to gain so much attention from people. Like, oh, what is this guy saying? You know what I mean? So him doing all of this crazy visuals or acting crazy and stuff like that, I feel like it's just a way for him to be like, do you get what I mean?
I said I'm gonna give my opinion at the end. Show me why is it blurry.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite confused why you guys didn't want us to react to him. If you could explain to me, please feel free. Like, I literally mean it because I'm very confused right now.
So, my opinion of throughout that whole storyline and everything, right? And this is it. I want to answer your question about the way he appears and all that stuff. Trust me, as she knows I didn't know when I react to this guy. Like she therefore knew I didn't want to react to this guy. It's not a thing of where I don't know, but then I realized I do music. I know how it is people to judge you for your music or your stereotypes or your skin color or whatever you represent and all that stuff. So I give this guy a chance. I'm realizing one thing. His appearance is not about him looking crazy. His appearance is to show the passion through his music, one. Two, to show the world is not as rainbows as it is. Because there's so many people who would, okay, let's say, I'm not gonna say a rapper's name, let's just say D.G.I.T is a rapper, right? And he came in this suit and he was rapping this whole storyline and everything, right? They're gonna remember a guy in a suit and they're gonna be more focused about his materials and all that stuff than focusing on what yes, they're focusing on his message, but not as much. But he's showing, yo, I would act exactly how I would act in real life in this situation. That's how I would see it. The interpretation about this whole, his pain, you can see it. You can see the anger, the frustrations of everything. I'm not going to talk about the Islamic religion and everything because that is not me and that's not my religion and all that.
Something that was more fascinating to me is the fact that you don't get a lot of singers or rappers wanting to expose themselves. Like in the beginning, you can see that he got exposed and some of the girls were threatening him, saying that he was harassing them, and he actually exposed himself, if you get what I mean. He actually was talking about things that he's facing, if you get what I mean. people don't really do it, especially if you're portrayed as negative in the media. What rapper is gonna come and be like, you know, they keep shut about that because their manager or themselves don't want to expose that if it's true or not, if you get what I mean. Whereas with him, he's like, I'm gonna keep it 100 at all times, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. And also, one thing I clocked in the whole story, because I was paying very attention to every single word. Both sides had a valid point. Both sides had an actual valid point.
If you think about that, is with an everyday thing when you're arguing with yourself, you get what I mean. Obviously, you have the angel and you have the devil, but it's a thing where both points are gonna be valid.
Very valid, because he's just at the same time he's basically saying that you're out here acting all good and all that stuff, but you do one tiny mistake, all of a sudden the bad ones want to get the blame. Because he's not saying that the bad ones is no good or whatever. It's just basically saying, like, imagine you being all dressed up and all that, then you drop on the floor. What are they gonna say? Bad luck. You get me? And yeah. It's a thing of where, like, even he on the other side saying that, yo, I'm tired of that. You get me? That's why I feel like they kept on trying to kill each other. At the same time, it's a thing of where you're bad for me, but like, no, you're bad for me. And that's why in every single word, everyone thinks they're doing the right thing. And that's the problem with this whole situation of what. And I respect what he did, honestly. And definitely big shout out to, what's his name again? Shen K, bro. Yeah, your storylines are very you're the definition of an activist. You get me? You say things how it is. And the fact is, the worst part I don't like about, and I know for a fact he's definitely got a lot of this hate and all that from females, or they call him creepy, or they call him whatever. And guess what? That is what you call a definition of a leader. You get me?
My point is to our subscribers, why did you guys not want to see a reaction? Like, I don't know, I just want to, like, hey, your opinion, not that I'm judging, I'm just very curious because, as he said, he seems like an activist. So what would you have to have against him? Is it to do with the culture? Is it to do with certain things you don't respect on his behalf? Like, I'm just honestly curious.
And also, I believe because most of them never gave the guy this chance at the time and day for his songs. You know what things like, you know how I was so
Some of them, again, is a thing where, remember, if you're saying so much about someone's culture, so much about someone's religion, is a thing where you try and tend to the blind eye, or it's just a thing where no. You try
to old generation.
Yeah, but you try to exit that person out at all costs. Honestly.
Yo, man, listen. If you guys want us to react, like one thing we got again, I have to address this just in case you people try to do this, right? And I mean that you people, I don't mean. I'm just talking about in general, whoever's watching this. D.G.I.T stands for don't get it twisted. In other words, whatever we said here, do not take it to heart. Do not take it in a way we're trying to disrespect anyone or that. We are trying to give you an opinion that we see as outsiders. You get me?
As we said, we're not going to comment on religion or anything that is personal
to
because
someone.
Obviously, especially the fact that it's not our religion, we have no place to say anything.
There you go. So therefore, that should give you a reason that whatever we said, we still respect you in every type of way. You get me? We're not trying to say we support the guy or not. We're just trying to say the way he represents himself and everything. It's a thing of where a lot of people need to listen to certain things like this, which will help their mental health at the same time.
Definitely.
You get me? But
shout out to him.
Obviously.
Big shout out to him, honestly speaking.
But listen, you guys will probably hear us talk a lot, because we will say a lot, but we just keep it our respect to your religion, and it's a one-sided story. We don't know about a girl story and all that stuff, so we ain't gonna back him or anything. We're not even involved in it. Just to repeat, we are not involved in it. It's just a simple reaction. You get me? But other than that, guys,
it's your one and only.
Don't forget
to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the post notification button. It's your one and only
D.G.I.T. Don't get it twisted. Yes, sir.